Okay, this is going to be part 2 of our fajitas. Had a little technical difficulty on the first video, so this is a continuation of our beef and chicken fajitas. So we've already done the fajitas. They're sitting in the marinade right now, so they're good to go. So now what we're going to do is the chicken. I used to pound these out thin, but I don't do that anymore. I think it's probably a waste of time. But what I do with the chicken breast, I'll go through and make sure there's no cartilage here. And I'll make sure, like right in here, sometimes when these get cut by the butcher, they leave a little bit of bone in here. So I'm going to cut that off. Now all I'm going to do is come in here and do just a quick butterfly on it, just to kind of flatten that breast out. I'll take it right here to the center and we'll just cut it. Just a basic butterfly. And we'll just cut it back down like that. And that's all there is to it. So I'm going to get one that has a little bit of tissue on it, like right here. I'll take that off because it's basically cartilage. There's not too much in this one. This one's actually was trimmed up pretty good, but I will, like right in here, this is a little bone sitting here, so I'll go ahead and cut this out. I know it's lose a little bit of meat there, but it's just easier just to cut that right out and take that little tissue there. So this is a little bit thicker breast. You see the center line here. Just come right in the center and just pull it out a couple slices. This is a pretty thick one, so we're going to go a little deeper here. I'm going to cut it. And I just make another couple little slits here. There we go. And that's all there is to it. Now what I'm going to do is get the marinade on this. I'm going to go ahead and start the grill, and we're going to go ahead and cook these fajitas. I usually cook the beef first. As you can see, I've got a cutting board on top of the butcher paper I was using earlier. That's just kind of help keep cross-contamination. I can actually bleach this as well when I'm done to make sure we don't get any kind of cross-contamination. And this is nice and clean. And that's all there is to it. Now all I'm going to do is take my marinade. I'm going to pour right over the top of it. Sit in there, and since I've only got 3 chicken breasts in here, I'm gonna put the rest on the beef. And then when I'm actually grilling this, any marinade that's left over, I'm actually going to put it back into the pot. I'm going to bring it to a boil, let it simmer, make sure if there's any bacteria, whatever, salmonella, E. coli, it kills it. But I'm going to use that to put back on top of the meat when I'm done. And so now what we're going to do is go out and grill it. Okay, so what we're going to do is going to put these fajitas on the grill. One thing, instead of having a grill brush, I just take a piece of heavy-duty aluminum foil and use it to clean the grill. Number one, you don't have to worry about any pieces of brush breaking off and sticking. I know there's stories of people will get the pieces of metal in their mouth, the little bristles, so I just use this to clean it. So I always keep it over in the corner and use it when I need it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and take the beef. I'm going to go ahead and lay it on the grill. And kind of spread it out like that so it gets a nice and even on the grill. Since I got the temperature up to about 400 degrees, I want a good sear on the meat. Once this gets a good sear on it, then what I'm going to do, after I flip it over, I'll put it up here and let it continue cooking, and I'll put the chicken on next. So I'm going to take what's left over and put it in the pot here, and I'm going to get it to simmering. As soon as I get the chicken on, I'll get it cooking, simmering while the rest of it's cooking. So we're going to pause it here, and we'll pick back up when I get the chicken on. Okay, you see we got the chicken on now. The beef looks pretty good. We're going to let it continue cooking up here. It did get a little dark on us. You see we got the marinade in here. We're going to get it to a boil and let it simmer so that we can use this on top of the meat after we get it cut. So we're going to break to finish cooking this, and then I'll show you how I cut it.